Hello everyone, today we're going to do the USACO 2024 February contest bronze. We're doing problem 1 Palindrome. So in this problem we are given two test cases and each of them is an integer. So the game is basically Bessie starts first and she has to subtract a palindrome from this number, and then it becomes Elsie and then Bessie. So the thing is that if you start your turn and the number is 0, then you lose. So you can try different numbers to see if Bessie wins. For example, 1 from 1 to 9, because they're all palindromes, Bessie just has to subtract the entire integer away to get 0. And so for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's all Bessie win. But when it's at 10, then Elsie wins. This is because Bessie, if she subtracts any integer, then Elsie is gonna be left with the palindrome. And also from 11. So what we want to think of is that if we switch the order of Bessie and Elsie, then it would be reversed. So, for example, at 11, then because here at 10 Elsie wins, then if Bessie gets to 10, if Bessie makes Elsie go to 10, then she's gonna win. So, what I mean is that because 11, Bessie takes 1, then Elsie is going to be left with 10, and because we know that at 10, Bessie will lose if she starts first, then at 10, when Elsie starts first, she is also going to lose. So at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, to 19, then Bessie wins. Because by subtracting 1 to 9, then she can definitely get to 10. And at 10, Elsie is guaranteed to lose. Well, at 20, for example, you can see that if she subtracts 9, any number, then she is going to be left with a place where Bessie originally would win. But if Elsie starts at that position, then Elsie is going to win. So at 20, Elsie wins. So now you can see the pattern is that when it's divisible by 10, then Elsie wins, and then when it's not divisible by 10, then Bessie wins. So in T, get the input, then while T minus, we have int x, and we input x. So if x is 10 mod 10, this means that the remainder when x is divided by 10 is greater than 1, then we're going to see out E. And then otherwise, let's see out B. So let's test this. This should probably work. If this doesn't work, no, I mean, I switched them. If it's greater than 0, then Bessie wins. As you can see, it works. Let's give it a random name. Maybe I have to use long. Let's try it again. Re-download it. Let me see what those test cases are. Oh, it stopped at 11. So, let me see what. Okay, So it's very large. So you can see that long just isn't going to cut it. So we're gonna have to use a string. So string x. Here we can say if x dot size minus 1 is equal to is not equal to 0. And let's try this again. As you can see, it works. Okay, so the problem was that once it gets to those test cases, it becomes too large to store in like an integer file. You have to have a string. And as you can see here, all of them should work. Thank you.